I bet you watch the Lorcana Dads.
Hey, and welcome to the Lorcana Dads. I'm Joey Lay. This is our first special guest episode. We have Tim Izzy of Izzy's Comics here with us today to kind of give us the LGS side of Lorcana. How are you today, Tim?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing pretty good. Jason couldn't be with us today. He works those long hours, so he had to work today. So Tim, you tell us give us a little background on you and the shop here at Izzy's, and just tell us who you are.
All right. So I'm the co-owner of Izzy's Comics. My wife is my other owner. She runs a coffee shop here at Izzy's, the Be Still Coffee Corner. Izzy started as just a side hobby gig while I was at the police department. Something to get my mind off of law enforcement, keep some comics in the car at all times. Something for me and my brother to hang out and do. So it started out as Izzy's Comics. I mean, literally, that's all it was comics. And I was doing that in I had converted the dining room, the garage, and took over the living room. I mean, it was taking over the house. That was Izzy's Comics. That was what it was. The whole business was out, like the entire house. And my wife was, looking for a place for me to spread out so she could get her house back. And we opened up the business in 2020, and 2021, and it's evolved since. We started out we brought in Pokemon. We brought a guy to sell Pokemon in here. Then we got into the sports cards, and then Lorcana came around, and I'm a huge Disney fan, so it just rejuvenated my want to play something or have something, be involved in something really big.
So you started the store during COVID.
Yes, and it was the best thing for us, actually.
People had all that extra expendable income
that
to use.
And you were forced to buy online, and since we were online only at that time, it was good for forced people to buy from us. We were one, there's a lot of those smaller businesses that went out of business because they didn't have that online presence. So we started there, so that was really good. So
you started there and moved into the brick and mortar.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I know you said you have Pokemon, but have you had any other card games come through the store that you've sold or carried? Or
We've tried. We've dabbled in Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh! And some of the more anime ones.
Okay.
But a lot of those, if you don't have the place to play or you don't provide the place to play, a lot of people are going to play where they can get it. Okay. They're going to buy where they can get it. So those we had 3 shops actually open up last summer that kind of took away that stuff. So when Lorcana came in, we jumped on it first, trying to get it before anybody else.
And is that? Do you think that's why the product works for you? Because you are the Izzy's is the only official Play Store really south of Birmingham, I think. And he's the only official Play Store in Tuscaloosa, Northport area. So do you think that is why it's taken off for you?
I think it helped. I mean, we got a head start on everybody else. Even if they try to get in now, I think it'll just be that they have their loyal customers that might get on it. But we're building something special here, family friendly. I think that's we do more than just the normal tournaments. We try to do some fun stuff and family friendly things to get more people involved as well. And we're not we even have little kids that like to play too, and get involved in it too, and they're just as good or better than some of us.
Yes, that's what I've enjoyed about the organized play is it's introduced me to a lot of new people, and I think that's the vibe here at the shop during league play really all the time is very welcoming, and that I think kind of comes with a Disney vibe, so to speak. Would you agree that it's Disney, or?
I think Disney helps because even in the wording and the way the game is, like taking, making it stuff like banished instead of, killing or whatever, it's making it more of a family friendly, so it doesn't sound so harsh or violent or ugly,
Yeah.
So that's what Disney's going for is so that it is family friendly.
And this will be the last one kind of about the product itself. As far as sales and income, has the product been a a moneymaker for the store. I mean, I know that's even if you enjoy the product, you are still a person running a business trying to make money. So how does it done on that side?
Very good. I think that the only thing hurting that is we can't get everything we need or everything we want. So especially some of like the you got your booster boxes and you got your side things like the troves and the gift sets. They very short print. They short print those side items, the smaller boxes. They short print them like crazy. We never get our numbers on those, and I feel like there's never enough. It feels like the more we get of the product every time there's a release, the more it's gone. So it's
I think that's a testament to the growth of the game.
Yeah.
Is you got X number of booster boxes on set 2. You sold those, so you got more with set 3. They were gone. I mean, we're 5 days from release, and you're already almost out of product. Yeah. Okay. So in the organized play, Ravensburger's done a really good job of giving like material. So Tim actually has his OP box with him. I call it OP. I think that's what the OP organized play box. He's going to kind of show us what he gets from Ravensburger to support that.
So it's been a pretty common thing. Your promo cards and your pins, but they've evolved on this thing. It's gotten better and better. This is by far the best play. I think the best OP kit that they've sent out so far. So they come in these little fancy boxes. They weigh. It's got weight.
I picked it up. I went, whoa! How much stuff do they send you?
Yep. So every time we'll start with the pens. So they give us pens for weekly winners and overall like round winners. Rounds are 4 weeks of play. So they do 3 different pins every time. They do 2 character ones and then 1 ribbon one. The ribbon one is for the end of the 4 weeks. So this time they gave out. Let's see if you can see it there.
I'll flash a picture up of it.
Yeah. So. But anyways, we got the John Silver.
Or that's Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah, Sheriff of Nottingham. Sorry.
He's silver, though. He's a great card, just like John Silver.
And then we got Stitch, a little cute one. Everybody loves Stitch. Yeah. Stitch is they've really focused a lot on Stitch in this game, it seems like. He's gotten 3 he's going to have his 3rd Enchanted coming up, which is a special card that we'll see later on, hopefully.
That may have to be a special episode. Yeah. All of us here in Organized Play are like, when does the special card arrive?
So, but they've done a lot for Stitch. He's had play mats. He's binders, everything, multiple cards. I don't know what it is about Stitch. I guess they think he's cute and everybody loves him. So there's the ribbon one. So that every set has been a different color. Same thing, just the Disney Lorcana.
That one, what color is that? Like a pearl?
Yeah,
it's almost like a lavender.
White. Yeah,
really light, a periwinkle.
Yeah.
It's a
so
periwinkle
those are our
pin.
pins. Then they have different promos. So they have the promo that for just participating in a tournament, you get a bunch of these ones, is the John Silver, which is one of the locations that they added to this new set. So
the Jolly Roger. You are determined
I'm
to make
all
one of these
John
cards
Silver.
with John Silver.
He is in here.
He is. Yeah, he is. You're right. He is in the kit.
All right, so the Jolly Roger.
Yeah.
So like I said, that's one of the promos that one of the new locations that they added, and then weekly promos that are for winning or 1st and 2nd and 3rd place, whatever you want to call it. Those are the character ones. So you got Kit Cloud Kicker. Said that one right. Good thing.
He proved to be pretty good in the draft for me the other night.
And the one that's been wanting to show his face.
Yeah. he's like inhabited your body.
John Silver.
Yeah.
This is really John Silver this time. So the John Silver. And they all have a different he could show a picture that's closer on them, but they do have a different symbol. So you got on your normal cards you got your rarity symbol. Down here it's like a goldish
almost looks like 2
sideways triangle things.
It's
But anyways, it's a promo symbol.
A Lorcana original.
And also with the promos, it's different from your normal hollows. Instead of just the picture being hollow, even the bottom part is a hollow. So they do make it a little better quality. And the last one, I think this one's going to be the most popular just because it's a pretty card. Is the How Far I'll Go song, action song promo. Yep. So those are your 3 promos that you give out, or 4 promos that you give out throughout tournament play. And the big one, well, I guess I can show these two. Because these are actually, first set, these were very hard to come by. These are the little lore counters, spin dials, really nice. These were hard to come by because set 1, all they did, these were only prizes. They didn't do any where you could get them in the. They started doing them this set. What in the troves? In the trove.
Yeah.
The troves are
With the
really
damage
nice
counters.
this time. They got the damage counters, the coin, the nice Disney Lorcana dice.
And the dividers. The dividers were my favorite part.
They're really nice.
That was my favorite addition this time.
Yep. And now these are what everybody wants. Even though we've heard mixed reviews of the sleeves, these are still going to be special. This set is a very heavy on the puppies from the 101 Dalmatians. There you go. So they gave out sleeves to give out throughout the tournaments. These will be prizes starting this Tuesday for our organized play. We'll start giving out those sleeves. And the organized play kits also have like the schedule to put up on the wall, or the ranking thing to put up on the wall for the 4 weeks. To give you the stickers to keep track of everybody's standings and stats throughout. And then there's some like how to play stuff in here. Cool. But yeah, it's a very good kit, very nice kit.
And there's no cost to you to be an organized play store.
No,
right.
We just had to get approved. There was a whole application process to get into it, and it was pretty extensive for because no other game that I've ever done, because even just to carry Lorcana, they made you fill out the application to be to show that you had a store and a place to play.
So you weren't somebody like
that,
trying to scalp it all.
Exactly. So which is nice, I guess, to help us get product and keep the product for the stores.
Yeah.
But I've never had to do that for any other TCG.
Well, that's one thing I'll commend you on too is, there's a lot of places that even if they're not organized play stores, they've marked up the prices, they've hoarded the material. You've even put boxes back to say, hey, this box is going to be price support this week.
Right.
You've sold everything at or under MSRP. I feel like your booster boxes this time are even under MSRP for Inklands. Mm-hmm. So I mean, you run a really nice store, and you've done a really good job of making sure that we as players and collectors are taken care of, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, appreciate you all.
All right. Well, I think that about covers. Anything you want to add? I think
we're good.
No, that was really. Yeah. I think you don't see a lot of people talking to store owners about the product. You see collectors, you see hoarders, which I think I'm a little of both. So it's really nice to kind of see your perspective on what the product is and what it's done. So, all right, folks, this is Lorcana Dad Joey, over and out, and special thanks to Tim for joining us today. Thank you so much.
And don't forget to smash that like button. And hit that share for our friends on the other side.
And don't forget to turn on all those bell notifications.
And we'll see you on the next video.